Okay, so here's an idea of my battery pack layout. Now, just to warn everyone, the only person that thought worse of my woodworking skills than me was my shop teacher when I was in high school. So this is really just a mock-up. You'll notice that I've got a cutout there that shapes around the battery roughly, and some numbers here showing where all the battery ends would come out, and holes indicating the way the battery would feed through. The idea is that for the outer plates here, right, they would terminate the end of a double width set of batteries, right, and the other side there, terminate the other side of the double width of these headway cells. Inside there'll be one or two, actually two of these mid partitions, and during the sections that are behind or that are wider and longer than the outer ones, there'll be a single width of cells. That'll allow me to fit in to this frame 120 headway cells, the 10 amp headway cells, with the screw terminals. This is basically a mock-up, so I can give it to my fabricator and get him to actually do real measurements and everything else in layout. The plan is to actually mount these in, make these in polycarbonate, clear perspex, and machine away the majority of the material and leave only the termination points. So you can see here I've been able to make sure that the majority of the weight stays within the frame. I've moved some towards the back to allow that, and some down towards the bottom to allow the centre of gravity to still be where I need it to be. Yeah, so that's the plan at the moment. Pardon my very rough woodwork, but it gives a concept of what I have to do. Oh, but one important thing is that width that you see, the amount of extra on the sides there, sticking out from the frame, that's as much as I'll need to go to the double width. So there's more than enough room to fit the fairings on, where the fairings mount to this point here and this point here, so they stay very wide out through this whole area. So all through this area it's wide enough for me to fit the original fairings over the top, and the original belly pan fairing will cover the centre section here.